31 billion by 2021. So you can see there's a market for what Isagenix has to offer. People are seeking solutions. They need help. And Isagenix has that solution. We have solutions for weight wellness, performance, vitality, well-being, personal care, beauty, and financial wellness. And at this time, I'd like to introduce to you Shar Mandrich. And she has been on Isagenix for 6 years. She is a biochemist, and she is phenomenal and a product expert. And she's going to go through all the products and explain what they are, what they do.
Okay, so I had to juggle the microphone and the clicker and my notes, so bear with me. So, if I don't use this, can you hear me? No? Okay, I'll use it. Okay, so my story. Kimberly is right. I was introduced to Isagenix almost 6 years ago exactly now. And since my husband was a former professional football player, we had people approaching us all the time about their health products and their protein shakes. And after years of disappointing experiences with those products, we finally just decided to say no to anybody else who came along talking about their products. However, I quickly realized that this was different, that Isagenix was different. My background is biochemical engineering. I worked in infant formula product development for a long time. So I knew the kinds of stuff that had to go into a product in order to create something that worked to feed and grow a human body and the right kind of nutrition to put in. I realized with Isagenix that it was a very convenient and very cost-effective way for me to get that quality nutrition into the bodies of my family, and they were vastly different. My husband was meat and potatoes and very little potatoes. He was 100% carnivore. My son was vegetarian, and my daughter is 100% vegan. So Isagenix really gave me a way to feed my family and make it easy, cost-effective, and less stressful. And you know, for me, feeding that family with those vastly different food preferences was a constant source of stress. It's like, what the hell am I going to feed them? I don't know, breakfast crap. So she won't eat eggs, he wants steak, you know. So, I'd like to know, though, what kind of issues some of you guys might be facing that you think Isagenix might be able to help with, stuff that's impacting the quality of your life, or maybe just your ability to enjoy the holiday season.
Going through any stress right now. I would say stress, cortisol levels over the top.
Ooh. Absolutely, yeah. Stress is huge.
Should we do some ionics?
Yes.
What's your name?
Trish.
Trish, so pay special attention when we do talk about the ionics, because that is really a fabulous product for stress. Yeah.
Well, I'm one of these people that do gym 4 or 5 times a week. I eat like a bird, but guess what? I'm not losing weight.
Oh, okay. So you pay special attention, yes, when we talk about cleanse. Thank you. Cleansing is going to be the way to get you over that hump. Yes.
Woo!
My name's Kevin.
Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Yeah.
Controlling diabetes and blood pressure. I was recently surprised that I got high blood pressure, diabetes. Also, I need to lose weight and get better sleep.
Okay. Well, Isagenix cannot treat, cure, prevent any disease, but quality nutrition can help you even out everything in your bodies to be able to better handle those things that are going on. And the weight loss, obviously, if we can get that started for you, that's going to be a huge jump start in controlling that diabetes.
I'm Heather, and my concern is I'm totally exhausted after working all day. I tried working out in the morning, I can't get out of bed, so I try to go after work, but I don't know because I'm so tired. So energy.
So talk about the vitamins and the micronutrients, but just, you know, good nutrition in general and keeping consistent good nutrition in your body so it gets what it wants and doesn't get what it doesn't need. It's just huge for that kind of stuff. So we'll go on, and maybe if I figure out the clicker, I did it. Okay, so cleanse. So cleanse is really one of the cornerstones of Isagenix, and it's awesome for helping you lose weight and detox. But a lot of people don't really understand truly what cleanse does and how it does it. So I've developed my super scientific way of being able to explain this. So I need some help with this. So I need somebody to be a fat cell. Okay, just like this. Let's be a fat cell. Okay. So let's move over here. So when you have a fat cell in your body, toxins come into your body from all different sources. Even if you eat clean, environmental toxins can wreak havoc on your body. So when you have a fat cell, the toxin loves to glom onto and kind of permeate the membrane of those fat cells. So the toxin is covering your fat. Now when your body is looking for a source of nutrition, it needs something to metabolize. It does not see that toxin as a food source, so it will completely bypass that fat cell. So when you take the Isagenix Cleanse for Life, it helps loosen the bond between that toxin and that fat cell so the toxins can get sloughed off and get out of your body. And then when you're doing that 48-hour deep cleanse, all of a sudden the toxin is gone and here's this fabulous, rich brown fat. You're not putting any excess calories into your body, so all of a sudden your body can go and metabolize this fat and utilize it. And yes, you can lose more weight than you normally would be able to on a day of no eating because your body is actually finding all these deep, rich sources of fat. You're losing fat, you're not losing water or muscle.
Is that why they call it releasing weight versus then losing weight?
Exactly. So,
and I've heard that it also helps with inflammation.
Yes, inflammation, anything that is in your body that shouldn't be there, Cleanse for Life will help slough it off and release naturally. So then your body really can work to the maximum effectiveness and not, and get rid of inflammation and along with the toxins. So, and inflammation is a toxin, right? It's your body not knowing how to handle something, so it creates that inflammation, and that's what the toxins are. So the Isoline shake. Now, the Isoline shakes are a complete meal, and it says complete meal replacement, but I don't like to call it that. I like to actually call it a meal because it's an easy way to get quality, balanced nutrition into your body with no excess calories. So I heard something recently reiterated that I knew, but the way they said it really rang is very important to me. So Travis Garza, I heard him say a couple weeks ago on a conference call that our Isoline shakes are the only shakes on the market that are have been clinically shown to help people lose weight in a healthy manner and maintain their muscle while they're doing it. So that's the important part, because a lot of times you can lose weight, but you lose muscle along with it. Your body gets debilitated, it's not getting the nutrition it needs, so it starts eating up muscle along with fat. With the Isoline shakes, it's clinically proven that you're going to be able to lose that weight while still maintaining your muscle mass. So I think that's a huge point to realize.
And it tastes great. Does anyone have a favorite flavor that you absolutely love?
Peach mango.
Oh.
Chocolate.
And just to reiterate as well that the shakes, the Isoline shakes, they are available now in a lot of vegan options as well, which is really huge for me with the vegan children and eating vegan myself. So the next product I want to talk about is Ionix Cream, and Ionix is really an amazing food. It helps create balance in all the systems in your body, and most important for me, like I said, it helps reduce stress. The adaptogens in it help reduce stress. It also helps your cells to open up and take in nutrition. So when you have your Ionics 20 minutes or so before you have a shake, your body, the cells in your body are the most receptive they can be to absorbing all that nutrition from your isolate shake. So it's really important to, I mean, sometimes, you know, if we've been taking our products for a while, we kind of forget the way that we're supposed to do it, but it is really important to take your Ionics before you have your isolate shake, because it makes those cells in your body most receptive to all the nutrition that the shakes offer.
And it's like having a healthy glass of wine in the morning.
Kimberly's line that I love it. Yeah, that's right.
Now, Char, you taught me the most fantastic tip when we were going through this. She taught me to get that bottle, the liquid bottle. Where's the liquid bottle? Right there, yes, thank you. Keep it in the refrigerator, and every time you open the refrigerator, take a little drink of it. Because it helps to take away cravings, it just reduces that stress, makes you feel good. So how many times are we open the refrigerator? Like 3-4 times a day, right? Or possibly 4.
6 or 7.
You might watch it decline a little bit as you reduce those cravings. Fantastic tip, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I remembered when I told Stephanie about that a couple weeks ago that my ex-husband used to always get so mad at me because we'd have the bottle of Ionics in the refrigerator door, and you know, he'd open up the door and there'd be lipstick all over it. So I guess that's one benefit of him being my ex now. You know, I get the Ionics bottle all to myself. But anyways, okay, so the next product I want to highlight are our vitamins. You know, when we talked about shakes, the shakes provide a really fabulous and perfect balance of macronutrients, the proteins, fats, and carbohydrates that your body needs. But our bodies also need micronutrients, and our vitamins provide those micronutrients in a convenient package. So, you know, you might think that vitamins are vitamins, and you know, you can just go down to the corner store and grab all the vitamins you need. You don't need to, you know, buy these prepackaged packs. But the difference with Isagenix vitamin packs is that, first of all, the quality control is rigorous. So you can trust that what it says on the package is what you're actually getting. And you may have heard some things in the past about vitamins that had too much or not enough of what it says was in the package. And there are quality control. You can be rest assured that what it says on the pack is what you're getting. And more than that, though, our scientists are brilliant. They have combined the vitamins in such a way that the ones that are in the AM and the dosage that's in them, you get exactly the right dosage in combination with the other vitamins that they work with and don't fight against. So a lot of times if you were just grabbing your own, you know, bottles of stuff and saying, yeah, I need this, I need this, and I need that, well, this might interfere with that, and you shouldn't be taking it at the same time. With our packs, they're already prepackaged, so you just have your AM pack, your PM pack, and you know that you're getting everything you need and nothing that you don't, and everything is going to work together super effectively. And then, to me, one of the most important products is Isagenesis. Isagenesis is a product that comes in the the Complete Essentials pack with Isagenesis, and you can also purchase it separately. So this product helps protect your telomeres, which are the compounds at the end of your chromosomes that your DNA, and the breakdown and degeneration of telomeres is what causes the aging process, and Isagenesis can help protect those telomeres. So if that doesn't make a lot of sense to you, putting it in layman's terms, 5 years ago now when the product first came out, my golden retriever Sedona was starting to show signs of aging. She had, you know, her beautiful deep golden coat was turning gray on her face, and she was starting to slow down, and I'm like, well, hey, it's you know, good for anti-aging, I'll give it to her, it's not gonna hurt. And I asked the scientist, I asked Kirsty Codia, John Anderson's daughter, and she's like, yeah, give it to your dog. I give it to my dog. So I'm like, okay, if she does, I'll do it. Within 3 months, the gray on her muzzle started turning golden again. And the important part about that to me is that this wasn't a friend who was having a placebo effect, saying, yeah, I think I feel better, I feel really good, because they wanted to. No, I could see the results on her face, and that was huge. So, if you don't take anything else away from that, understand that the isogenesis can help protect your body as you age. For me, that was an amazing result. So, speaking of amazing results, I would like to introduce my very good friend, Billy Armijo. Billy has become a friend of mine which is just another reason to be grateful for these products and community that we have with the products. And Billy has had a couple of different major product experiences, but I will let him tell you about those.
Okay. Can you change that?
I will.
I don't think I'll need this. You guys could hear me, right?
Yeah.
Retired fireman, we know how to talk loud. Well, welcome everybody. It's an honor to be up here and talk to you about my experience. First of all, I've been a fireman over half my life, almost 40 years. So that was an experience in itself. But over those years of being the fireman, the stress, the carrying all the heavy stuff, I had a lot of injuries. So in that span of time, I ended up getting 7 major surgeries during that span. So I thought it was going to be over, right, the fire department. But I had a major surgery in my shoulder, and at the same time, my son Will had just started on these products, but I wasn't paying attention, right? He's a young guy, he's trying all these products, bringing them in. Dad, these products. Dad, the next week, oh, Dad, another one. Keep trying all these products, right? So he got an IsaBody Challenge. The IsaBody Challenge is what Isagenix puts on every year, and you have a chance to win $25,000. They pick 15 contestants at the end of the year, and when you win one of those 15, you get $3,000 in products also. So that incentive alone should be worth the effort of trying to use the products, right? But the products are the products. Another thing I want to say about the products, when they talk about products of Isagenix or any product, it's just food, you guys. It's high quality food that your body needs, and nutrition. Because the food we have now, it's depleted of nutrition. Isagenix went out with no compromise in all their ingredients, so it has the highest quality of food in it. It's just put in shakes and other products, right? Anyway, he qualified for the IsaBody, and he made the finalists, right? I was all excited. I went, okay, great, Will. Okay, it's over. Let's go home. Hey, Dad, I just went through major shoulder surgery, tore rotator cuff completely through. It retracted in my shoulder and tore my bicep completely. Thought my career was over. They were going to medical me out of the fire department. No, Dad, we're going to put you on these products. They're great. How much are they, right? Right away, people want to know the price. Just give me a 9-day. I don't want to spend that much. Got my bill on the credit card. $200. Oh my God, I'm going to have to use it now. Literally, in the 9 days, I lost 15 pounds. Right? 15 pounds. Well, that was awesome. So I knew the products worked. And then his next great idea, Dad, we're going to put you in the IsaBody. What? I'm almost 60 years old. I can't do this stuff, right? Yeah, the products, Dad, we're going to put you on it. We need you back on stage, because guess what? I need to go on that cruise again. And if you win, I get to go with you. So anyway, long story, I went through the 16-week. I got the call. I lost 55 pounds. Right? Not only that, the best thing about it, my shoulder injury, which the doctor told me, you're probably not going to lift that much weights anymore. You're done. Just be happy if it's not hurting. I got back on weights, right? I'm able to lift weights, do whatever I want. So that happened. It was great. It's fantastic. The great thing about the IsaBody, it's such a great family, right? All these people, 50,000 people at a time are trying to be in this contest. So they're all supporting each other. With the support of the Isagenix team here, you can't go wrong. I mean, they're always there for you. There's a place to go. There's somebody to call. There's always somebody supporting you, right? Because it's hard. We start a lot of diets. We move to the next one, then the next one, the next one. This is something you don't have to do, because totally you're going to turn it into a lifestyle. That's what we want, is a lifestyle. So anyway, I made the finals. It was awesome. I thought I was going to win, but I didn't win. But the experience alone was worth every minute of it, right? Because look at how healthy I am still right now. That happened, and I'm still in the fire department. I have to get double knee replacement. I already had 4 surgeries on my knees. I probably thought, oh man, I couldn't hike no more, no biking. I'm gonna take the knees out. Okay, let's do it. So, okay, doc, I'm this big, strong fireman. Take them both out at the same time. No, too many things can go wrong. No, doc, do it. No, let's do one at a time. He was right. I did one. I was allergic to the glue. It stayed swollen for 8 months, 42 inches wide. Look at the black and blue. I was black and blue from here down. Then my son had this great, because he said, it's got to come out. Your leg's going to be shorter than the other one. Got to remove it. It's going to loosen up. No, doc, there's something you're allergic to something in the glue. So my son, he loves nutrition, right? He studies it like the back of his hand. Okay, Dad, we're going to build it. We're going to put the products, high doses of the products, and they'll be completely organic. All the food you're going to eat is organic, but we're going to load up on all the products and get more nutrition and see what happens. Sure enough, 6 months later, completely healed. The doctor couldn't believe it. Then when I told him the products I was on, he said that had to be it. There's no other reason that should have not come out. So then we went ahead and did the second one, and he knew that ingredient that was in the glue, so it healed even faster. In 3 months, I was back on my feet. Again, he said, you're probably well, but you're not going to bike. I'm biking, hiking, riding bikes. I do all that because, and I really contributed to this product.
Woo!
Right?
Yeah!
Even today at pushing 60, I have so much energy. It's incredible. I mean, once you turn it into a lifestyle, that's the key. Make it a lifestyle. Then again, my last words is, Isagenix, it's just high quality food. Because a lot of people are going to think you're putting on some supplements, some chemicals, because it's not regulated in the industry. But Kathy and Jim, they don't compromise on any of the products, the ingredients, wherever, worldwide. If they have to go worldwide to get that ingredient for that product, it will be put in our product. So just wanted to let you know my experience and let you guys know, you won't be sorry by getting on the products. And I'm a testimony. I used to be on high blood pressure. I was on thyroid. I was on post-traumatic stress disorder medicine. I take no medication whatsoever. Okay, so thank you so much. Stephanie's going to tell you a little bit more about her experience and also about the compensation plan. When you help people, you get paid for helping people, and you can help pay for your product. So, welcome, Stephanie.
Thank you, Billy. That was fantastic.
Thank you.
Isn't that a great story? Oh my gosh, so many great things to hear all about the products. Can you guys hear me okay if I don't talk with the microphone? All right, good, because I really don't like talking with the microphone. But how would you guys like to receive some more products? Woo! Especially after hearing all about what they do and Billy's experience. Let's give away. Billy, do you mind helping me give away some products? Yes. All right, great. So, a quick question. I know so many of you were excited to come here and learn the information and to hear more about it, but is there anyone here who really, truly did not want to come and was told that they have to? So we would love to gift you something special. Billy, go ahead and pick that out. But what we want to find out about is afterwards. How do you feel? Were you glad you came? Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. All right, traffic. Oh my, awful, right? Holiday season, we're going to talk about that in a second. Lots and lots of traffic. Did it take anyone 2 hours or longer to get here? All right, you get a special prize. 2 hours? You came from where?
Downtown.
And it took that long.
Oh, no,
wow. All right, let's gift her something special. All right, great. And let's see, one more.
Did you say that you were also?
Oh yeah.
How long?
45 miles.
How many?
I came from the West Valley.
Okay. And how long did that take?
Not 2 hours, but it took.
Not 2 hours, but a while.
It took over an hour.
We want to thank you for your dedication. We want to thank everybody for coming here. It is the holiday season. We know this is a tough time to fit this in, and we really appreciate. Go ahead and give her a gift too. We do. We appreciate you guys taking the time out of your busy weeks to be here to learn. Are you guys learning some fun things already? Yeah. Right? Isn't it incredible to have a biochemist teach us about the products? right? That truly is a gift. Every time I speak to Shar, I'm learning something new. Wow, I really had no idea, and I've been here 6 years. So thank you. Thank you guys all for being here, and thank you, Shar, Kimberly, and Billy for being here. Sure. My name is Stephanie Beebe. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story, but I'm going to be interweaving my story into the next segment as well. Is that okay? Sure. All right, great. So that's me before Isogenics. That was me after my first child. My husband and I have been together for very many years, 26 years. I got married when I was 12. Let's just go with that. But we could not have children for about 15 years. And so when I finally did get pregnant, I gave my child everything. And I took away myself. I used to be extremely fit, athletic, sailing, hiking, and everything. But once I had that child, we just sat on the floor and played. Anyone else like me with that? And he received everything. So that's what happened, right? Came to the second child, and because of those decisions that I made, I received gestational diabetes. Right? Anyone experience that? Not good, right? So I did everything I could. It was a huge wake-up call. It was like, whoa, what just happened? I cleansed as much as I could. I detoxed. I mean, we're talking everything. And I went raw. So I thought I was doing every single thing possible to get myself in the right position, because I was pregnant, of course, and for my child, so that we didn't have this experience later on in life. And all of that went great, and I was extremely fit throughout that pregnancy once I found that out. But however, still, things weren't great. They weren't pre-pregnancy. So then I had my third child. And again, great pregnancy, everything's good. I'm really fit, I'm raw, I'm working out, everything is fantastic. However, I'm sleeping, I'm napping, I'm grouchy, and I'm hangry all the time. And it took 15 years for me to have children. That's how I was spending their childhood. It was horrible. But at the same time, it wasn't. I didn't realize it. I didn't care. All I wanted to do was fast forward through the commercials so that they could watch TV and I could go back to sleep. And I was content. I was happy. So I can't even imagine. So during that time period, my third one was 4 months old when I was introduced to Isogenics. I had started working out at the school with a couple other moms, and one of the moms introduced me to Isogenics. And it was that day, I remember she gave me one of our energy sticks like we have back there, and I lit up. Who would have thought one bottle of water and some energy products could light you up after really napping on the couch for about 8 months? I lit up, and I'm like, I've got to have more of that. So we continued to exercise a little bit throughout the days, and then one day, maybe like 3-4 days later, after me asking for that every single day, she's like, you know, I can help you lose those 20 pounds that you want to lose. I'm like, oh, yes. So I wasn't looking. I wasn't researching. I didn't realize, I was doing everything I could. I just didn't know what I didn't know, and I didn't know I could do anything about that. So hence I started. And immediately, the light bulbs go on, I'm feeling fantastic, life is great. I remember getting outside and playing soccer with my children. And that was the day that I knew, we have to continue this no matter what. I'm no longer on the couch any longer. So, there's the middle, and that's my family. So that's a little bit about my Isogenics story, but I do want to interweave it with the income story as well. I have been in this industry for 25 years. Been with 3 different companies. I actually helped start a health company somewhere in between there. And being in this industry has been absolutely amazing. Who here, when you think of direct sales, network marketing, social networking, or anything like that, does that make anyone a little nervous? All right, let's go ahead and give a couple products for that if someone can help me with that.
You bet. Okay, I've
right?
seen, yep.
Okay, good. That's okay, and I'm glad that you raised your hand for that, because with my story, hopefully, you can see it from a little bit of a different light. I have been here for 25 years. I've been in this industry, and actually, Kelsey and I met at the beginning of one of those, so 21 years ago. It has been an incredible ride. Absolutely incredible. And with being a part of network marketing and doing different things like this, we really truly are just sharing with other people. So the question is, how does Isagenix fit into your life? You guys probably saw how to fit the products into your life, right? Raise your hand if you can see yourself doing some of those every single day, or if you already are. Right? It's fantastic. We can't even imagine life without it. My kids, my husband, everybody. We have to have it every single day. Otherwise, we don't know what to do. And every once in a while, the last 6 years will not, because of vacation or something, we're like, oh, we didn't have our ionics today. That's why this is happening. But we do use it every single day. So if you're interested in just being a customer and using the food, absolutely continue with that. It's an incredible experience. But if you are interested in changing a few different things about your lifestyle, maybe adding some extra income, maybe making an income, maybe it's because you share and you love to help people, or maybe you're looking for a complete community like Shar had brought out. That's what network marketing is. So when we talk about network marketing, the new term is actually social networking. But have you guys ever heard of social influencing? Right? Social influencing. Does anyone know what that glossary, that term might stand for? Has anyone ever represented, or not represented, but has anyone ever told someone about their shoes, where they got that from, or a restaurant that they've been to, a movie that they like? That's social influencing. You're socially influencing someone else to enjoy your passion. Right? Social networking, the new term for network marketing, it's coming out more, is doing the exact same thing, except there's a compensation attached to it. Right? So same exact thing. You're just sharing your passion, sharing your excitement, sharing a story, sharing some information with someone else so that they can receive what you did, and the company compensates you for that. Just a different form of advertising. But we receive a lot of things. So how does it fit into your life? You use the products. Both customer and as part of the business, use the products, enjoy that. Share it with people you know. So the day that I received my pack, which was about 2 to 3 days after I tasted my first one, I hadn't even had the product in my body yet, other than that energy stick. And I did a play date. I met with a mom and I told her what I was doing. Again, hadn't even opened any of the box yet at that point, because I just received it. And she's like, oh, I've been hearing about that. I want to do it. Can I buy from you? Absolutely. Now keep in mind, when my friend introduced it to me, I told her I'm not doing this as a business. Just so you know, I've been here for 25 years. I just had my 3rd child. I really just want to stay home with my kids for a little bit and not work. So it was a no, no, no. But if my friend wants to do it, I'm not going to stop her, right? She wants to feel good too. Great. So we took care of that. Then I came home and I told my husband, and I'm like, look what I'm doing, baby. He's like, great. Can I do it too? I don't feel great right now either. Can I do it? I'm like, absolutely. So now I just shared with 2 people. Show you this little diagram, and then we're going to go back. I'm a little off on my slides. There we go. All right, I shared with 2 people. I just received the first level of leadership and a paycheck, because my friend wanted it and my husband wanted it, all because they wanted it. Pretty cool, right? So within a week or so, I was talking to the girl who invited me to do it, and I'm like, you know, we should share this with all of the other moms that are walking on the track with us. They keep asking questions, you keep handing them that energy stick. Let's let them come over and try everything. So we did something like this, but on a much smaller scale in a house. I had 7 people show up. 6 of them purchased a box. I made my next paycheck, right? So now I just shared with a couple people. Now I've shared with 6 people. Now the great thing about that is I chose to be a stay-at-home mom at that point, but my husband did not choose to be a stay-at-home dad at that point. But he was on a paternity leave because his boss and he decided it wasn't the quite right thing for him to be doing at that moment. So I just gave birth to our 3rd child, and now we have no income coming in, and all of a sudden Isagenix popped into our life. Interesting. So I didn't have to worry about how I was paying for the next pack, and that was the best thing for it. So all this program is you just share with people, and you teach them how to share with a few other people. I'm going to go back. Great. So network marketing. So by sharing with other people, having little conversations, these are just some of the different things that network marketing or social networking can do for us. Time flexibility. Who here loves to have your own freedom of time, your own choices? You get to do what you want. Raise your hand if you do. Do you have those options? Fantastic. How many of you are doing isogenics? Right? Okay. Time flexibility is a huge core value for me. Always has been. The last 25 years, that was the most important thing, is I want to be able to choose when I work. Now, I may work a lot, I may work a little, but it's my choice. Right? Also, the ability to work from anywhere. We know that right now people are doing lots of different types of jobs, and there's a lot of side hustling going on. There's a lot of different things that people are doing, but we have the ability to work from anywhere. In my example, I made money by being on a play date with a girlfriend and by telling my husband what we're doing. And I made a paycheck. Right? You can literally do it anywhere by having a conversation on the phone, on the computer, whatever you're doing. That is how we do business, just by speaking to people and sharing our excitement and our authenticity. Training and support. Oh, this is the most fantastic thing. Isogenics is so great at providing the tools, the support, the training, everything that we need. We are loaded with phone calls on how to train people. We have team calls. We do events like this. You can invite your friends too. Thank you, Cal, so much for having all of that available for us, because it gives us an opportunity to really learn how to do this, but we also get to earn while we learn. So we learn together. And the great thing about it is you get to invite your friends to come in with you. So the positive supportive culture. All right, this is huge because it gives everyone an opportunity to invite their friends. Annie was one of the first ones to join me, to come in and do the business with you. You earn together, you learn together, you're doing everything together. And if you guys are not familiar with network marketing, you have instant friendships. I mean, it's amazing how, did anyone receive a hug from someone that you didn't know tonight? Yeah. Right? So if you're, yeah, thank you. So if you're looking for a community, if you're looking for friendships and relationships, just come into network marketing and immediately you'll have long-lasting friendships. It's crazy how that happens, but it really, truly does. So it's extremely supportive, motivating, loving culture that never ends. Whether you're a customer or in the business, it really doesn't matter. There's no difference. If you see someone with Isogenics, how many of you have just run up to them and given them a hug? You're like, I do Isogenics, right? It's the most beautiful thing is that bond that we all have with each other. And it's really creates a lot of love in our lives. An opportunity and no caps on earning potential. There is no cap when it comes to this. You can literally do that. So why network marketing? Now for those of you that raised your hand and kind of cringed a little bit, does that kind of help put it a little bit at ease, just a little bit more? You're really just sharing with friends and having some fun. Side hustling. We know people are doing side hustles right now. This is like the craze of what's happening right now. Is there anyone in the audience who actually does have a side hustle job? All right, Marco. Okay, cool. All right, do you mind if I pick on you? Okay, great, wonderful. What is your side hustle? Not Isogenics.
I lead bicycle rides for Lifetime Fitness.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, great. And how many hours are you working doing that?
Might be something like 6 to 8 hours a week.
6 to 8 hours a week, so 1 to maybe 2 hours a day.
Yes.
Okay, great. And you do it from your bike or home, or where are you doing it?
From my bicycle, yeah.
Excellent, wonderful. Do you enjoy it?
Very much so.
Great, excellent. Now, the one question is, are you capped on your income opportunity?
Oh yeah, it's capped by the time I spend on
the time you're spent. Okay, great. Thank you, Marco. If we can give Marco a gift at some point. Thank you for that. There's so many people who are doing side hustles right now. So if you have some friends who are doing that, it's probably the same exact thing. They're just trying to earn some extra income. They probably love what they do because they're fitting that time into their schedule, whether it's to earn $300, $500, or more per month, whatever it is, to make up that difference. But people are also doing it because they love it. This is a great side hustle, guys. This is the most fantastic side hustle that people can bring on. Because you get to do it from anywhere. You speak to anyone and everyone that you meet. The income is unlimited. How many of you that are doing Isogenics love what you do? Right? And you get to have a lot of fun while doing it. So if it's a side hustle or an income, it's certainly available. But we know people are working differently, and this is going to become so much more of the norm than it ever has before. Whoops. Oh, wrong way.
She's blonde too.
Yeah. We roll with it. So the best compensation plan, I have been in 3 different companies, and I have seen so many compensation plans over the last 25 years. There is nothing that compares to Isagenix. I can tell you this from personal experience. We get paid daily, weekly, and monthly. All right, the system is really simple. It's called You Share, They Share, Repeat. And it's exactly what I talked about before with my story of you share with 2 people, and then when they share with 2 people, you receive, you receive an income throughout all of that. But when they do that, if you do that within a 60-day period of first starting, you have the ability to earn up to $900, right? And it can happen fast. Where's Stephanie? Yes, Stephanie, you just started mid-September. I just found this out today, so correct me if I'm wrong with anything. You've lost 18 pounds so far.
Yes.
And you've made $5,000?
Yes.
Yes. Making it from Maui. Well, even better. Even better. So,
Congratulations.
Thank you, sweetie. Is the results that you receive. So just know that. We don't know what's going to happen to someone. We can't guarantee any type of particular weight loss or the way you feel or an income or anything like that. But when you put the effort in, you do receive effort, or you do receive the results. And again, we have the systems and the tools to show you how to do that. And you can practice all day long and earn money while you're practicing. So these are some of the incomes. You heard some of the different ranks that the people are speaking here today, as well as there's several in the audience. So just kind of get an idea a little bit of how that might change your life, or how it might change someone that you know. These incomes are real. And again, we get paid daily, weekly, monthly. Okay? Thank you, Isagenix. We all feel very blessed and extremely grateful because it's incomes that I don't think I could have received. I've been in 2 other companies I did not receive in those other companies. And if I was a stay-at-home mom, that never would have happened. And it came at the perfect time for us. We just started receiving our food paid for directly from the company when we didn't have that money coming in at that moment. So just all kinds of different changes can happen. But you can live your ideal life. Now the question is, when? So we talked about the holidays. This is a crazy time of the year. A lot of people think I'm not going to change anything right now. I'm going to wait till after the holidays. But I have to share with you, if you heard anything tonight that excited you, the products, the food, the changes in health, the income opportunity, whatever it is that may have kind of excited you a little bit, made you smile, maybe giggle inside, that this is a possibility for you, you really should look at doing it now, and here's why. January is going to be here before we know it, right? People typically, on an average, gain 10 to 15 pounds during the holiday season. But who wants to gain that? Does anyone here want to gain that? Right? So if you start this type of program, which is really super easy, it tastes great, it's really easy to do, we all love it, you can still enjoy the holidays. You're just replacing a couple meals and some of our supplements and doing a little bit of our lifestyle while enjoying the holidays. And you may not have that 10 to 15 pounds in gain. Right, that's one reason to start now. Now for income purposes, January is right around the corner. How many of your friends start working out at the gym or get a membership or get some kind of system or spend all kinds of money that they never even use? And they come up with New Year's resolutions. What if you could give them the results rather than just an idea? Just the hope and the plan. You've heard some of our stories. This works. It truly, truly works. And we have a money-back guarantee, a 30-day money-back guarantee, just in case they didn't enjoy it. So they're not out of pocket. No gym is going to do that, but they should go to the gym too. But that's why you want to start now. Learn the program, practice, experience it during the holidays.
so that you can get your friends started before January 1st. Right? So if we have said anything tonight that has excited you, I highly, highly recommend getting with the person who invited you here today. All you need to do is, number one, use the products, pick your pack. Number two, if you're in it for the income, share with a couple people you know. Number three, find out those who are interested in sharing with others. But let's start with the pack. I highly recommend this one on the right, the value pack. Here's some reasons why. It has everything. It's a huge box that comes with everything. All of your different types of foods that people are like, what can I eat? What kind of snacks can I have? What if I want dessert? What if I need more energy? It contains all of that. So you really don't have to think too much, which during the holidays, people don't want to think any more than they are. Let's face it. We've got enough going on. You don't want to have to think about what type of foods can you do to be correct on this system. That box contains it all. The other exciting thing about it is it contains 2 free memberships. So for when you share with your friends, like I did the first day I received it, you can help your friends save the membership fee. It's $29. Everyone wants to save a little bit of money right now. You can help them do that. And the most exciting thing about it is it also contains an event coupon discount. We are having one of our biggest events here in Phoenix, January 10th. And in that box, in that pack, it contains a $75 coupon that you can use towards our event. Comes out to about $125 when you're gone. I spent $199. People fly in from all over the world to come to this event, thousands of people, and you have the ability to come to it. We have people come just because they love the product, and we have people come because they want more about the business. Everything is intertwined so that you can walk away going, wow, that was fantastic. So that's why I love that pack. It's worth over $833. So if that is something that excites you today, oh, I think we're off theirs. There we go, we're going the wrong way. Well, we're going to end with Isagenix on that one. But there's a reason why we have 268 millionaires. We're 16 years old.
73.
Oh my gosh.
Woo!
Every single
Yeah.
When I started 6 years ago, we had 67. So this is
65.
Oh. Congratulations. Hello. So think about that. In the last 5 years, about 220 more people have made $1 million by sharing this with their friends and family. That's huge. If you're in the age group of 18 to 35, we have thousands and thousands of people in this age group earning multiple 6-figure incomes and into the millions. It's amazing what this does, and the reason why is because it works. People like it. They want to continue doing it. They use the products every single day. We want to have a blender go off every single morning in every household all around the world. Show your hands if your blender goes off every single day. Right? That's why it works. So guys, talk to the person who invited you here tonight, because we take this very seriously. We do change lives, whether it's with the health, wealth, or a combination of both. And I want to thank you guys so much for being here tonight. We really appreciate your time, especially during the holidays, and we hope to see you again at NYKO in January.